it going, Star Wars fans and action figure collectors? Got another figure review. We're looking at a Gaming Greats-Jedi Survivor 3-pack. Yeah, this one came out probably, I don't know, it would be in the last 12 months, I'm sure. And yeah, for whatever reason, I passed on it at the time. And yeah, finally playing a little bit of catch up. Just last week, I did a review on these two. The K2 Droid and the Droid. And yeah, I wanted to get these reviewed before I start packing up everything else. Yeah, I've got to move house again, so packing up the collection. You can sort of see shelves are empty already, and yeah, I can't stand packing, but it's been a good 2.5 years in this place, so hopefully a little bit longer in the next place. But yeah, here we have the Bedlam Raiders, Magnaguard, the Super Battle Droid, and the Battle Droid. Particularly looking forward to these, having some variations to the existing figures. Particularly the Super Battle Droid there in the middle with the cannon, the pulse cannon, and yeah, the sort of the melee weapon of the Battle Droid. So yeah, they're looking really cool. Love the artwork on the back. It's a little bit of a write-up here. It says, in his fight to protect the galaxy, Cal Kestis must face a number of enemies. Reprogrammed Magnaguards are formidable enemies to the Jedi with super deadly electro staffs. The Super Battle Droid is a bulkier, stronger, and more advanced version of the standard mechanical soldier that destroys anything in its path with its rocket cannon fire. Variant B1 droids have been reprogrammed to serve new masters years after the end of the Clone Wars. So yeah, a little look at the droids on the side. I'm going to open them up. We'll come right back and take a look. All right, here they are. Awesome looking figures. Yeah, really nice additions. Again, like I said with the Droid, it's got that. I love the colouring. You know, the Bedlam Raiders got the sort of trademark colour scheme with the sort of earthy reds and the tans. Really nice. So I'll bring him back afterwards. Yeah, accessory-wise, the Magnaguard comes with the Magna Staff and these little electric effects, which are a little bit annoying, which is why I've left them off for the moment. Super Battle Droid simply comes with the Blast effect, which we've seen with previous Super Battle Droids, which is cool. But I want to display this guy with the cannon, so this arm's going to go down, and we're going to bring this one up. And then lastly, the Battle Droid comes with his stick. I don't know what else to call it, but it looks cool. So yeah, if you're looking for a review with, you know, in-depth looks at articulation and all that kind of stuff, yeah, I'm not. This is going to be. We're just taking a look at some cool looking figures. Look at some differences in color schemes, and obviously we'll start with the Magnaguard because he's some awesome soft goods that sort of wrap around the torso. And this is the 5th Magnaguard in my collection. I've got 2 Clone Wars ones, 2 Revenge of the Sith ones, and now this guy. I don't feel like I need to have 2 of this guy though. This one's fine. But yeah, he's looking cool. Still suffers with some of the same issues as the previous ones, such as the shoulder caps popping off. And, you know, I've fixed them on all my other ones, and I'll do the same with this, where I sort of glue them on in a sort of down position like that. They don't need to. I don't feel the need for them to be able to have to move up and down. That's fine. The shoulder's got enough movement in it alone. But I love the way the cloth sort of falls back. Got this stripe down the back too. Yeah, you can sort of see the markings on the fabric. That's just a little bit squashed in from being in the packaging for a little while. But there you go, you can sort of see the markings a little bit more. They look good. And yeah, sort of giving off a little bit of the HK-87 droids from Ahsoka and Mandalorian. That sort of cloth over droid. I think it's a really cool look. seeing droids that are wearing clothes. I don't know. There's just something about it. I don't know what it is. But yeah, that sort of red, very similar to that which they were used on the HKs. And yeah, it's still got a lot of very sort of white. Still very white. I don't know. I can't remember how they looked in the game. But, you know, maybe if all this white was kind of this sort of tan bone colour here, I think that would probably be a little bit more effective. But, you know, it's fine. You got the head underneath. Looks good. But yeah, I just love the look with the hood up. So there's the Magnaguard. So yeah, it's sort of interesting way of shaping the galaxy, the way they've still been able to incorporate, you know, battle droids into shows like Rebels and even The Mandalorian Season 3. We saw some rogue super battle droids, you know, these basically piles of junk that were sort of left over from the Clone War, and you know, we just assumed that maybe they were all just destroyed and left for ruin. And I don't know, people, obviously one man's trash is another man's treasure. So you do get, you know, groups like the Bedlam Raiders that, you know, maybe they pick it up from scrappers or something like that and put it to their own use. But yeah, the Super Battle Droid, this is the one I was most excited about. Just having that rocket sort of pulse. It says it's a rocket launcher. But yeah, that's cool. I don't think we've had this before. I think this is new to this figure. If it is new, if it is reuse, I haven't got that one yet. That's basically what I'm saying. But yeah, it looks good. Even the paint colours, sort of the chipping away. You can sort of see the Raiders have slapped their own paint colour and it started to wear off in spots. I like that. And again, I love this Super Battle Droid. You've got his head that can come off. And then the front plate also comes off, showing the machinery. And that's the same with all the Super Battle Droids that we've had so far. I just think that's such a great feature. I still remember years ago when I discovered that the, you know, the shape of the Super Battle Droid's head was not unlike the regular B1s. You know, a bit sleeker, bit shinier, bit of an upgrade perhaps. So that's cool. Yeah, a little bit of paint on the back there, just with the tan and the maroon. You know, sort of earthy colours. So he looks nice. And yeah, the battle droid here, which is fantastic. This one's really nicely done too. You can sort of tell, you know, the plastic it's cast in. It's kind of that sort of plasticky. It's got that sort of plasticky mottled look to it, but it's fine. If you really, really were picky about it, you could go and just put like a spray of matte clear over the top of it just to take out some of that shine. Probably give it a couple of coats, to be honest, if you really wanted to. But the weapon's cool. The paint applications are nice and clean. Not so much any sort of chips of battle damage like this one had, but yeah, still like the silver around the eyes. Sort of makes them stand out a little bit more too. The antenna can still come up, which is nice. So yeah, another cool 3-pack of droids. I'm just trying to think of... I think there's 3 figures from Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor that I need out of the gaming greats. I think there's the Rocket Stormtrooper. I think there's just a battle droid. Another Bedlam Raider battle droid. and I think it was the darker color K2 unit. So I'm on the hunt for those. I will pick them up at some stage. But yeah, it's nice to be playing catch up a little bit and getting some that I missed. Because those Gaming Greats figures, when they were released here, they got the Gaming Greats tax, which for whatever reason they were marked up another $10 on the standard releases, which I thought was just ridiculous, and I decided not to buy any of them. But yeah, getting them now, aftermarket, Amazon, a bit cheaper. But yeah, cool bunch of droids. I'm excited. I'd love to get some of the other characters from Jedi Fallen Order. Would love to, and Jedi Survivor, obviously. But hey, I hope you enjoyed checking this out. Go back and check the review of the Droideka and the K2 if you missed it last week. They're both great figures as well. All go together really nicely. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments, and we'll see you again very soon. Till then, may the Force be with you, always.